Hello. So I'm going to do the yearly reading for Scorpio for 2020. And today happens to be Christmas, so I had some time before the kids get here, so I thought it would kind of be fun to do a couple readings. So this is for Scorpio, and this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm feeling. You may have some months that relate to you, some months that don't, and if it doesn't, like I've been saying before, is to just maybe think outside of the box that you normally think in, and that maybe the message is for you, but you're just not looking at it from that particular perspective. And it may not be for you. That's fine. You may see something different, and that's fine also. That's what I like about tarot, is there's no specific way. You know, it doesn't have to only fit into one box. It's however you perceive it. You know, if you have the same cards but you have 10 different people reading it, they're all going to see it from a different perspective. The overall will be the same, but the specifics I think would be different. Okay, I'll stop rambling. Alright, that one, and then we have the Lenormand. I've already pre-shuffled all of the cards before I even started, before I turned on the camera, and I'm just doing it a few more times for you to see that it's nothing's set up, nothing's preset, so that's why I'm shuffling them again before I put them out. So let's see what we got here. So for January, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Empress, and we have the Moon. So the Five of Swords is, there was some deceit or some deception that happened, but I feel like you're going to overcome that. So maybe coming into the new year, there's something that you're bringing over from this year. But see how he's stepping on these two swords? He's putting his foot down. He's not going to deal with it. See how there's two people here talking behind his back? He's sort of looking forward. The sun is starting to come out, so there might be some people talking behind your back, or, you know, there was just some wrongdoings that went on, some stuff that's bothered you, but you're putting your foot down and you're not going to deal with that, and you're not going to bring that into the new year. We also have the Empress, and the Empress is growth and prosperity, happy conclusions. So that's what I was saying, is that you're going to be able to put this behind you. It's also good rewards for work well done. It also can represent pregnancy, birth, motherhood, a happy relationship, a happy marriage. So it's a lot of positive things. I feel like the Empress is sort of like the new beginnings. It's starting out fresh. It's being positive. And that's what I was saying, is putting your foot down and putting that negativity behind you, because you don't want to bring that into the new year. Don't let those things bother you. Don't bring that stuff in. Let's see, and then we have the Moon, and that is careful reflection. It also represents love and romance. Also the moon phases, so over time. It might take a little time for you to be able to put this behind you, but you're going to be able to do it, okay? You're definitely headed in the right direction. It might take a little time to put this situation behind you. Let's put that behind. And there we go. All right, for February, we have the Prince of Wands, we have the High Priestess, ooh, we have ring. So a commitment from somebody that you don't see that yet. There's a commitment because she has a mask over her eyes. The High Priestess is, there's more to the matter than you know, and trust your instincts. So it could have to do with the ring, which is a commitment to someone. Maybe there's one coming and you don't see it. Maybe since you're able to put things behind you in January, that you become more committed to the person that you're with. All right, and then we have the Prince of Wands, and that is actions, which in this deck, the wands are the knights, and that's an action. So change, bringing in change. It's definitely going to change with that ring there. So maybe you don't see it in February, but there's some change that's headed your way in February. There's new changes coming in. March, we have Ace of Pentacles. Aces are new beginnings. Pentacles represent material things and financial. So money-wise, there's some new things coming in for you. Knight of Pentacles. All right. The Knights, like I said before, are actions. And Knight of Pentacles is slow, steady progress. So you are moving forward. Anchor represents, I want to say, stability. The anchor represents a peace of mind, security, and stability. Hope, keep going to reach your goal. So there is a lot of positive things, a lot of positive hope. You are moving in the right direction. Maybe you're worried about your finances, but there's a new beginning with your finances and that you're headed in the right direction. All right. April, we have Prince of Pentacles again. Oh, like I said, this deck is the Prince of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. So you're getting that same card again. So you are continuing to move in the right direction. Five of Wands is stay out of any arguments, okay? Don't get involved. I hope you can see those. I keep forgetting to check the... Sorry, can you see that? I get so involved in the reading, it's like I have to be the camera person too. So you're continuing to move forward in the right direction and stay out of any arguments. If there's any disagreements, don't get caught up in any drama. Don't get caught up in any craziness. Just stay out of it. And then we have the Coffin, which is life-changing events, resting, the ending of something, the ending of staying out of this drama, ending of this fighting, ending of that negativity that you don't want to be in, because you are headed in the right direction. Keep moving forward. Don't let those things drag you down or get involved in that. So just pay special attention to that in January, February, March, April. Keep moving forward. Stay out of the negativity. All right, Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups is... Prince of Cups is... There's an offer coming in. Could be a reunion. There's a love offer coming in. Could be a reunion with someone. I'm reconnecting with somebody. We have the World card, and then we have the Lily. So that definitely looks, January, February, March, April, May looks very good. So you could be getting an offer from someone regarding a relationship if you're not ever already in one. I don't know if this commitment could be commitment to improving yourself, to improving your situation. It could refer to a romantic situation, So that could be that. Or if you're single, there could be a new offer coming in. Maybe you could be reconnecting with the person that you're with currently. Maybe the two of you have been having some problems and you've been having some disagreements, and you move forward from that. The two of you work on that, and there is an offer for the two of you to be in a better place. It could represent that, or if you're single, like I said, it could be that there's somebody coming in that could send you an offer that maybe you want to go out, or maybe you want to hang out, or something like that. Let's see, we also have the World card, and the World card is success and victory. It's not overnight, but it's something that you've been working for. So these goals that you have been working for, that you've been doing forward progress, that you've started at the beginning of the year, that you're going to have success with that it's going to be positive. Keep believing and having that hope that if you're in a difficult situation, that you're going to be able to move forward from that. The lilies represents calm and peace. It also represents a long-term relationship. So, like I said, this could mean if you're in a long-term relationship and the two of you are working to be in a better place in that relationship. Again, something that you've been working for in this long-term relationship. It's in a very positive place. It could, like I said, also if you're single, it could be that if you've been wanting to have a relationship and finding a partner, that person could be coming in May. All right, we have 10 of Wands. 10s are completions. So you've been carrying a heavy burden on your back, that you've been through a lot, but you are moving forward, okay? 10s are completions. Ace of Swords. Aces are new beginnings. You've overcome a difficult situation, okay? 39 is the dice, taking a chance, okay? So you are definitely getting yourself into a better place. You're definitely overcoming some difficult situations if you have those going on in your life. Those are coming to an end towards mid-year. You're putting those behind you, and you're moving forward. All right, we have 6 of Pentacles, which is sharing. We have the Devil, which is also the Capricorn card. Ooh, and the Wishing Well. Okay, so the Devil card, I feel, it represents, it could be addictions, it could be, addictions to things, it could be addiction to shopping, addiction to drug, addiction to alcohol, but it could also be, I feel, the addiction of you keep thinking bad thoughts, like you're not being positive, like you sort of get yourself into this negative thinking that things aren't going to be happening for me, things aren't going to, turn out for me, things always turn bad. It could be sort of that negative thinking too that you could have about yourself. And I feel like with the Wishing Well, this wishing well is, see how there's a crank here, and you have to crank the bucket down to get the water and then crank it back up. So you have to work on this wish. You have to work on this thing that you want. And I feel like it's possibly letting go of these bad habits that you have. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're taking drugs, but it could be a way of thinking. It could be maybe not thinking before you talk to somebody, that you just blow up. Like, I'm just giving examples. I'm not saying that that's you, but I'm saying, like I started out saying, think outside of the box, something that you do that's maybe negative, that you want to give that up and to be in a better place. And sometimes you have to share how you feel, and that person could maybe help you overcome this negativity that you have. It also could be that maybe there's a Capricorn that comes into your life. that you have in your life, that you want to work on that relationship, and it's your wish to become stronger with that person. It could be that sharing, you want to share your life with a Capricorn, and that's always been your wish, but it's taken a little bit of work. That's also what it could mean. That's why I was saying like I said in the beginning, is that there could be cards read by 10 different people, and they'll see different points to it. So I'm trying to go through a couple different directions because, depending on how many people watch, everybody's different. They have different situation, and this isn't a personal reading, so it's still sort of a general reading. So I'm just trying to put different scenarios out there that I see by looking at the cards. So like I said, it could be getting rid of a bad habit that you have, or it could be becoming closer to a Capricorn. All right, next up we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who has overcome difficult situations, that she's had a hard life, she's been through some hard things, she's been through some difficult things, but she's able to come out of that she's become stronger from that she's really become a better person because of these things that she's gone through, and she has become stronger, and she's learned a lot of things. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so things are changing, things are turning, moving away from the negative and more towards the positive, different cycles in life. We also have the Tree with the roots, so setting down roots, feeling stable, feeling secure. So maybe things are changing because of this, that you're working on to let go of the negative and be in the positive. All right. Then we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Labyrinth. So the Seven of Cups is being overwhelmed with a lot of choices, a lot of emotions. Maybe you have a lot going on next fall in September. You have a lot going on, but it's going to be successful. Six of Wands is success and victory. So it might seem a little overwhelming, but it's going to be a successful situation. And then the Labyrinth is finding a direct path to what you want. So maybe there's something that you want. Maybe you have a lot going on. Could be with a relationship, it could be with work, it could be with family, it could be with all of the above, that you're feeling a little overwhelmed, but you're going to be able to find a direct path to what it is that you want. And you're going to be able to sort these things out in September and to find that direct path. Okay, October, we have Justice, which is balance, finding balance. So you're going from feeling overwhelmed in September, but in October you're going to be able to find that balance, to find that direct path to what you want. In October you're going to feel better with that. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers, so there's some good news on the way, and it could be about a friend, it could be with a friend. The dog represents, your best friend. Pages are messengers. It could be financial because we have Pentacles, so you're going to have more balance in the financial part of your life, and your friend will be there to support you, or maybe you want to share that with your friend, or it has to do something with your friend. So that definitely looks very positive there. November, we have the Prince of Swords. He is charging forward. He's, the horse is running and moving forward. There's a lot of energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is reaping the rewards of your hard work. And then we have the Woman. And like I've said before, is that there are 2 female cards and 2 male cards in this deck. And one of each, one male, one female, they're holding a rose, and I feel like that represents relationships. So I feel like your relationship is moving forward, and you've been putting hard work in it, and you're really in a good place as far as relationships, whether it's the new one that you started, back here in May, or it's one that you've been working on, that you've been with that person, that your relationship is going to be in a really good place, a happy place. You're reaping the rewards of your communication skills, and you're working towards having a good relationship, and that's definitely very, very powerful there. And then in December, all right, so December we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is fond memories of your childhood, you know, positive things, positive memories. It could also be that somebody that you had a positive relationship with in your past comes back into your life. It could be an old friend. It could be an old flame. You could be reconnecting with somebody from your past. Again, obviously, if you're in a happy relationship, then, you know, that wouldn't, you know, refer to you. But it could be, if you are in a relationship, that the two of you have gotten back to that happy place where you guys were before. So maybe you've been together with that person for a while, and when you first started out it was so great and you felt so connected and you were so happy, and then you sort of, you know, got away from that, but this year you're working on that and the two of you are back together to your happy memories. All right, we have the Tower. The Tower could represent a breakup, but I feel that with this and how everything has played out, it is the letting go of the negativity, of the problems that you had in your relationship, that you were able finally able to process that. You're finally able to let that go, that you are not going to be bringing that into the next year, that you are able to let go of that. You are able to move past that difficult situation, whatever that was, okay? That you're not going to hang on to that. It could be that you break up with somebody and it could be, like I said, I like to say different scenarios. So it could be that you break up with somebody that maybe was not a good match for you, and you reconnect with somebody that you used to go out with before. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that. But like I said, I like to give different scenarios for the cards. But like I also said, that if you're together and you're in a strong relationship, I feel that the Tower could represent that you are letting go of whatever issues that you had before, and you're not going to hang on to that. All right, and then we have number 36, which is the Cross, and that represents taking responsibility, carrying the burden of others. And I feel like you're taking responsibility for what happened in that relationship, but you're not going to carry that burden anymore. You're going to let go of that burden, of that negativity that you've been hanging on to. Like a dog with a bone, you're going to let go of that bone. Okay? You're not going to hang on to those negative thoughts anymore. You're not going to keep punishing someone for something that they did. You're going to let that go, because that's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for them, and it's not healthy for your relationship if you keep bringing something up that happened. You either need to, you need to move away from that, either by just letting that go or letting the person go. So whatever works for your situation. And as always, use your best judgment in anything that you do. But I'm just saying, I'm just reading what I'm feeling from the cards. So whatever that negativity is that you're hanging on to, you've got to let that go. Okay? And I feel like by you letting that go at the end of the year, it really starts the new year off in a positive place. I definitely feel like it's a very positive place for you. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you like that. And hope you have a great year. And I'll see you next time.